Saints 49ers on EA Sports. Getting set now for a Week 11 matchup.
Well, Phil, we've got a terrific matchup at running back. Two of the most dangerous backs in the NFL about to meet, go toe-to-toe. How do you see it?
Well, you know what? It's not always about the quarterback when you talk about NFL games. And here's a great example of it today. The game of football is still about the most physical team wins. And when you have running backs like this, the more physical team will win.
First down here. Will go ground, up the middle. He'll pick up 7 this time. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the... Saints 49ers coming up on EA Sports. Getting set now for a Week 11 matchup.
The running back position today manned by a couple of stars of the sport. What are you looking for here?
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing in it to do a game where it's all about the running backs. We have to talk about how good the quarterback is, and aren't they special? Well, these two running backs are special, and we see it each week how they play, but also we see it how the offenses are designed. It is around the running backs.
First down on the way. Macklin's lined up now as a slot receiver. They'll run it here.
Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field.
Here's a look at the Saints offense. This is an efficient group. Last week, turning the football over just once. Second down here. The Saints are at the line of scrimmage and loading up. Ball comes out. This one's going back the other way.
The tackle was made.
Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. And the hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football.
Hey, the offense has a chance to do something with this drive.
Offense lines up here. The 49ers have it at the 29. Up the middle.
He's tackled at the 28.
Saints and 49ers on EA Sports. Getting set now for a Week 11 matchup.
You know, when you get a matchup at running back, like the one we have here today, you can just look down on the field from the booth, and you can see that breakaway speed and power with your own eyes, and there is a difference out there.
Yeah, I think I was always heard from Bill Walsh. I read it in his book, Trust Your Eyes. So you're right. We look down the field today, and as this thing goes along, you can tell we have 2 stars at running back, and, man, just give them a little bit of hope, and they can make it happen.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Saints bring in an extra tight end for this play. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Gains maybe 5. Here's a look at the Saints lineup on offense today. It's been a rather slow-motion effort so far on the year as they have a very difficult time advancing the football. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down. Wide receivers are bunched up. The give, looking for some daylight up the middle. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
Brown's in the slot. 1st and 10. Right back to him. He's going to be tackled right around the 49.
What a way to start the game on offense. Picking up another first down for them. They are in rhythm, and now no matter what they call, they're going to feel like they're going to make it happen.
First down here after the run. Offense lines up here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He makes the catch. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. So with that play, they move into enemy territory and driving here early stages.
Well, look, I'm going to blame the defense. They're being so passive. You got to go out there and take some chances. If you don't, this offense is going to keep marching down the field.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. 2nd and 1. Gets the handle here. It's a gain of 6.
Good run that time. It results in a first down, and it moves those chains on the sideline. Keep those chains moving. Tire that defense out.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Offense lines up here. Just a quick drop back. On the money. Ryan Cushing puts it into that play.
The Saints did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now 2nd and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Two tight ends on the field here. The Saints take it from the 28. Brought down at the 26. Here's how the 49ers defense. This is an angry bunch that does not allow anyone to move the football against them, so it seems. It's a 2 tight end formation. 3rd and short. They call his name again. Nice tackle.
Even though the defense knows you're probably going to run the football, it's 3rd and short. If you run hard, all you need is a little bit of a lane. We see it there, able to get the first down.
First and 10. Throw to the left. Got the completion. They bring him to the turf.
Bill Walsh, one of the first guys in the NFL to say, throw it to the open guy. Let him catch it short and see if they can make a few people miss and get those extra yards.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive.
Let's go.
First and goal from the 6. Go run it. Here's the handoff. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
What a drive this has been. Second and goal from the 3. Another carry here, and that picks up 3.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Third and goal. He'll get it. Touchdown.
Well, the defense knew that they were probably going to see a run here in third and goal. And what do? It doesn't matter. They still get blown off the line of scrimmage by the offensive line. Nice job.
The Saints now will tack on the extra point.
Let's go, guys.
Extra point is good. The 49ers in kickoff return formation. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. It's first down as they head to the line. Handoff, taking it up the middle, met by Wilkerson that time. It's now second down. The 49ers go with 2 tight ends on this play. Handoff made. Brought down by Dumerville. Now we'll get a look at the 49ers offense. A lot of people thought coming into the year this would be one of the best rushing attacks in the league, but it's been very average to date. The 49ers take it from the 33. Right back to him once more. Brought down by Dumerville. The 49ers still driving as the second quarter gets underway. They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Let's go.
He sends the halfback in motion.
95.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, when you play this type of defense where you play cover 3, in other words, you have 3 defenders playing one in the middle, one right, and one left. Well, the weakness of that defense is going to be underneath. So slant patterns, they're pretty easy against this cover 3.
The 49ers have been involved in some tight games these past 2 weeks. They won one last week, but now they trail in another close one, Phil.
Jim, in these close games, which we seem to see almost every single week, it usually comes down to which team doesn't turn the football over.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The 49ers line up in the pistol.
Well, let's go.
To the ground, taking it right up the middle. He's brought down.
Good job by the offense. Another first down. The defense absolutely is getting tired. And when you get tired, you make mistakes.
First down here after the run.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Pulls it in. Brought down at the 20.
Nobody cares. Just get the job done. Throw it deep down the field or throw it short to the running back, and look at those extra yards after the short pass.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Red 38. Red 38.
They'll go ground, trying to plow ahead. Picks up 8 here. Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 2.
Again, they'll lean on him. Picks up maybe 3.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Offense lines up here.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Davis tackled down after a gain of 7.
It's getting harder and harder in the NFL to score when you're this close to the goal line. So what will the offense do? They better be creative. That's all I know.
Second down coming up. The long drive continues.
Takes it out of the eye. Kuechly's all over the ball carrier.
Can they call a play the defense hasn't seen yet to this point today? So it's third and goal. Touchdown ties it. I can't wait to see what the offense decides to do.
Third down. They didn't fare too well in these situations last week.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
Third and goal at the 4. He's got touchdown 49ers.
Well, here we are. It's a tie game now. We'll see how the teams react to it. Will it be positive or negative?
The 49ers for the extra point.
Inside of the uprights.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Saints come out for the next possession.
The defense comes out in the dime.
First down at the 28.
Looking across the middle with 2 hands. He has it.
Number 6 completes the pass. Gain of 8 on the play.
Halftime, 2 minutes away.
And here we have second down. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation.
Here's the handoff.
Gains 16.
The Saints offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Double tight end formation.
Looks to his left. Makes the reception. Gains 13. The Saints are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Wide receivers are bunched up, staying with the passing game on first down. Eyeing that left side. Airtight coverage. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Second down after the incompletion.
Let's go.
Caught for the first down.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
First down here after the completion. Let's see how they back up the big play here.
The give out of the eye. Brought down after a gain of 6.
The Saints, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
Second down coming up. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Out to the left. That pass was hurried.
When receivers are running drag routes across the field, you got to have nice touch and accuracy on the football. That time the quarterback just throws it too far in front.
Third down now.
Made. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
Let's go.
Going back up top. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, it's first and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play. Very deceptive. They throw the football, and they get the easy touchdown pass.
Driving extra point is good. Saints ready here for the kickoff. Here's the kick, and this one's just a little squib kick down in the middle of the field. In on the stop. The 49ers ready to take over the football. This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. The 49ers will take the snap from the 45. Looking to go down the field here. Makes 49ers in the end zone.
Well, that score ties the game up. Now, on the defensive side, you got to come out there and take advantage of this feeling you got going now and get the football back for your offense.
The 49ers lined up now for the point after. That's the end of the first half, and we'll be back in a moment with the first half analysis. All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates, and now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started. And he's met head-on right there at the 20. They face first down. Nickel formation for the defense here. Setting up screen. Makes the reception.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
That's second down coming up. Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff out of the strong arm. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Get ready.
The 49ers have it at the 34. Going deep. He caught it. And brings the play to an end.
When you play man-to-man against this receiver, you're going to have a tough time. Quarterback's a good thrower. Really hard for a defensive back to stay with him.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Here's the first snap after the big play. They'll go ground, middle. Manning's there that time for the tackle. They keep fighting for every inch, every yard as they move closer and closer to the end zone.
Well, this offense, they fit perfectly with the head coach. He's a tough guy. He's a grinder. And this offense, what a job here right now. They are grinding.
There's a signal from the far side. The hands are up. It is a touchdown.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game, the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
'49ers setting up for the kickoff. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Saints now will start this drive at the 27. Offense lines up here. First down and 10. They'll run it here. Middle. He's stacked up at that point. That leads us to second down. Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. He has the grab. Lofton's there to make the tackle.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing. but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Let's go.
The wide receiver in motion. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Throws the pass. Good piece of tackling.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Three-step drop. Secures it with two hands. That picks up 7.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
First down here after the completion. Back to the air here on first down. Catch made. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Hard to play man-to-man coverage all the time in the NFL. That time we see the man-to-man coverage. The quarterback sees it. Nice throw.
Let's go.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion. Now first and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. Ogletree makes the play.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
7-yard gain on the play.
With a minute to go in the third quarter, it's second down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Saints from the 32. He's got the catch. Gains 18.
The Saints just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Looking to go up top again on first down. Off the mark.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Quick drop back. Trying to work that left side. Safarian Jenkins marked down after a gain of 4.
Well, they get down in the red zone. The offense throws the pass. It is completed, but it doesn't do much. Give the defense a lot of credit. Everybody stayed where they were supposed to be, and the pass is completed, and they make the tackle.
3rd and 7. Has his target in the books. Touchdown.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get the momentum back on their side.
He made it. The 49ers in kickoff return formation. Across the 20 and tackled at the 21. They come to the line and it's first down.
Let's go.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. Gains about 3.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Well, let's go.
Dropping back 3. And there's Floyd. That will stop the play right there.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. The 49ers in the pistol.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
The give, running right through the trenches. That's a gain of only a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. The 49ers will approach this play from out of the pistol. The running back goes in motion. The 49ers from the 32. The catch is made, and he's brought to the ground.
The 49ers do a good job that time on 2nd down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. 3rd and short.
So they get the reception, but it's not enough to move the chains. 3rd down coming up.
Get ready. Red 38.
Gets the handle here. This offense can't be stopped on 3rd down no matter the distance.
Nice job that time by the ball carrier, getting it just past the 1st down mark. Big 1st down, keep the chains moving.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
On 1st down, it's back to the ground game. Game's 5.
Nothing like a good trap play. When you play defensive linemen who like to get up the field a little too quick, let them get up the field, have a pulling guard, knock them out, and then run in there behind them and get those yards.
Red 38. Red 38.
Not much time left here, and the defense will need to come up with a stop to maintain the time. Second and 4. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up 3rd down. Time becoming a factor in this game.
Red 38.
Sticks to his hands, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass, they make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
Fourth down, close to the 1st, so the offense stays on the field. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Keeps it, pushing ahead.
Well, anytime it's 4th and short, you always got to be alert for the quarterback sneak. This guy is very good at it. Quick snap count, catches the defense by surprise, and gets the 1st down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the 2nd half. First down here after the run. Offense lines up here.
Get ready.
Back to him. And a run right up the middle. That's a gain of 8. The defense stops the clock.
Coming up, second down. This long drive continues.
Let's go. 188. 188.
Takes another handoff. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Excellent job of just picking up the first down. This offense is hot. Another first down, and they are moving down the field.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. This has been a long drive so far. First and 10.
Another handoff right back to him. And he'll go to the left. The Saints, in a tie game, will call a timeout. They clearly want the ball back with a chance to do something. The 49ers coming to the line still have all 3 of their timeouts here in the fourth quarter.
Mounting a serious drive.
Let's go. 295. 295.
The 49ers snap it at the 31. He's going to get another carry.
Well, when you have a tie game and you're down in the red zone, you can do whatever you want. You can fool them with a run here, or you can take a chance and throw the football in the end zone to get a score.
What a drive this has been.
Get ready.
First and 10.
Back to the ground. Up the middle. Tackles made.
The Saints will, of course, call the timeout now to stop the clock. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. Play after play after play here on this drive.
They want to keep feeding him the football. Manning's in on the tackle.
Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money, and it's a tie game. A lot of things you can do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out.
The 49ers have saved all 3 of their timeouts for here in the fourth quarter.
The long drive continues.
95.
Third down and 10.
Feeds him again.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Another big day for the running back. He came into today's game in the top 10 in the NFL in rushing yards, and he's just adding to those yards. Nice run.
The 49ers are a kick away from a field goal that would give them the lead here late in the game. He makes it, and the celebration is underway. What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.